mic continues.
You dead, you hear me if I talk here? Alright, okay.
Yeah.
Nine and a keeper.
So we're here at
One.
the
One
Fishing
man.
Pond Recreation Ground.
10 of them boys.
Fishing Pond Football League 2025. We're back here after a very successful opening day to live on M&ETV television. I'm Jason Shield. And we have hopefully very exciting games.
Nah. Hey. Why
First
come on?
one, we're just moments away from. But it's going to be contested between FC Santos. Both teams actually have only played one game in the tournament thus far. It's a Group B matchup. And Santos is probably looking to continue their offensive dominance as they dominated Coal Mine United 5-3 a few days ago, their only game. And Quash Trace United looking to bounce back from a narrow loss to Beach United, 2-1. And as we see, as we picking up our pictures now from the beach, rather the Fishing Pond Recreation Ground, and we have the opening whistle from our referee. Santos playing in the dark blue strips. They will be attacking the goal to the right of your screens. As you see, Quash Trace looking to seize the initiative early going forward, but that one just fizzles out into the touchline. For those of you who are still unfamiliar with the Fishing Pond tournament, it's a 9-a-side tournament being played here at the Fishing Pond Recreation Ground just north of Sangre Grande. Quash Trace looking to get some possession going. This one is just played into touch, coming off a Santos player. Santos coming all the way from Arima. They're hoping to continue the dominance that they've had so far in a single game, if you could call it dominance. That's a rather exciting game. You know, Coal Mine United are one of the teams from in and around Sangre Grande. They are probably not too happy with that. They're usually a very strong outfit, but going down to probably a stronger performance from Santos. You see a free kick coming in from the left side, going all across the penalty box there from Quash Trace, and very, very dangerous. And this one, first blood drawn by the Sangre Grande outfit in their light blue strips. Quash Trace, they have taken the lead early in this one, only 3 minutes in, and Quash Trace looking to overturn their first game defeat into a victory by taking the lead in this afternoon's first game of the triple header, 1-0. Quash Trace will get the name of the scorer in just a bit, as they were quite late in bringing in their team list. So it's Quash Trace United 1, FC Santos Arima 0. And it seems as Santos a little bit stunned by that. It was a ball that just came across harmless, played back in, not with much purpose, but it was connected with by one of the Quash Trace players, and it was played into the net. The goalkeeper was absolutely in no man's land. Quash Trace, who has possession right now because the ball went into touch at their end, are leading 1-0. Just 35-minute a half match. They're going to be playing it up forward. trying to see if they could double their lead. Quick time. This one is played onto a head of a Santos player. He's playing it forward. And a strike! A beautiful shot coming in from the left side from the Santos field. And this one was well stopped by the keeper, played into touch, and it will be the first corner of the match. Santos looking to pull one back very, very early. Great strike there. Now they have a corner. It's been set up. And the usual pulling and tugging when we have a play like this is going on. The crowd is coming in rather slowly, but we're going to get something, and the ball was cleared away. And Quash Trace looking to just counter-attack there. That was won. The defense by Santos played forward with some purpose along the left side. Played back, a nice little 1-2, but well defended there as well. Quash Trace live to tell the tale. And as usual, like I said, you are here on M&E television from Fishing Pond Recreation Ground in Fishing Pond Village. This ball is played short, the corner. Santos trying to get there. They try to play this one forward, and that one harmlessly bounces over the Santos goal for a goal kick. So as usual with games like this in small communities and adjusted games with smaller grounds, the pace of play is rather quick. Holding on to the ball, keeping control of the ball is usually a task, but here comes Santos. Santos doing their thing, and we see the flag going up there. Santos in an offside position. They live to tell the story. Quash Trace is, as they play this one out, and it plays up on the left side. And this one is played forward with some purpose, and it was won by a Quash Trace player. And he was bundled off that ball illegally. As you see the number 5 winning the corner there, winning the free kick rather, and still with it. See number 7 standing up over it. And it looks as though that he's going to be taking it all the way. And one player behind him. And see the wall being formed and shot being taken. This shot was well taken, whizzes across the face of the goal. Goes for a goal kick. And it's fair to say that Quash Trace has a bit of an edge with the possession and the purpose in this first few minutes of this game. But only one goal. They trail by Santos is. So played forward. And as we've seen for the second time since we've been here, this one played over the goal, the Quash Trace goal. As we've seen quite a few teams just trying to play that ball long to see if they could latch on with an offensive player, catch the defense napping. It hasn't bore fruit thus far in this game. We've seen it happen on opening night when we saw Coca United beating Manzanilla United. Coca All-Stars, that is, they are going to be in action a little later on. Throw in one there by Quash Trace as they retrieve the ball, and have a slew of players up in the offensive half of the field. Try to get it inside, try to make something of this throw in. This one is thrown in deep, and it wasn't cleared well. Eventually was, but it's still retrieved by Quash Trace player. And this one is sent back in, and the keeper slips, and the keeper does recover. Luckily for him, because there was a Quash Trace striker right at the feet. He was contested by a Santos defender, which allowed the goalkeeper to gather that one and keep the score line where it is. As we see Santos scrapping and scraping and trying to see if they could seize some sort of initiative with the possession. They win it back, play it forward, and here they come forward again, but again bundled off illegally. Quash Trace wins another free kick, this time in their half of the field, just around the half line. This one looks like it's going to be played long, and it is played long. And no challenge to the keeper, no latching onto it from an offensive player, and it harmlessly goes over for a goal kick. So if you've just joined us, so we are at the Fishing Pond Recreation Ground, Santos Arima, FC Santos Arima, in the dark blue strip. They are taking on Quash Trace United in the light blue and red strips, who are leading 1-0. And they do have the ball again from the right side and plays this one inside, and it does lash on, and they double their lead. The lead is now doubled for the team from Sangre Grande. Quash Trace United, well played off the right side, latched on by the number 5 of the offensive player, and he slotted it past the Santos keeper, and Santos team might be thinking that their trip to Fishing Pond might be longer than it really was. 2-0. Quash Trace United up on Santos Arima, and here comes Quash Trace one more time. The tails are up, but it loses that one, and here comes Santos again, trying to see if they could get that one forward. This ball is being played in the middle, and Quash Trace wins it back, and they seem to get forward, and they're trying to stretch their lead, and this one does it. No, it does not. The keeper does well.
Come back!
So Quash Trace just bossing this one so far, and rightfully so. And this one, another shot towards goal, but that was gathered by the keeper, and Quash Trace is really and truly taking the game to the Santos team. And as we finally got the team list from the Quash Trace team, both goals were scored by Keon Williams, the number 5. It's fair to say that he's having the game that he left home to have. Here comes Santos in the defense, trying to play this one out. Nice turn there. Plays down the right side, trying to settle themselves, but again, loses out. The middle of the field to Quash Trace, but they lose it out. And here comes Santos. And this one, the player is actually on. Doesn't make it clear. And this one, a strike from their left side. And Santos, not just meaning business, but knowing that there's a lot of time in this game, and they can make it a very dramatic affair. But that shot was uncontested, and goes wide for a goal kick. This one is played long. The goal kick is played long and sent back to the defensive side. But this one is well turned. And the striker takes a shot. It was well kept by the keeper. This one goes forward, played over. And as we said, this game really going at a frenetic pace. Ball goes over the Santos nets. It goes for another goal kick. Santos might be just trying to gather themselves as they have the ball, but pass it like that makes it rather difficult, because you can't seem to make contact. 9 men on the field, 16 men playing out, 2 goalkeepers. It's not very crowded for this ground, But these guys need to get their acts together. This one is played down the line. One there by Quash Trace and played well spaced. And this one is played forward again. Very comfortable for the Santos goalkeeper as you see some raindrops coming down. You see some of the spectators looking for cover, and this one was played forward, but again, another offside for Santos, and we see that they mean well, I should say. Not getting it right at all. Again, this one is comfortably taken in the defense for Quash Trace. Forward, pull it back, won it back, and Santos trying again. It's placed again, turns very well, and taken very comfortably there by the keeper, who was rather mindful of the ball skipping away on the slippery grass. And Quash is trying to get it in. A beautiful shot, just grazing the crossbar on the left side. Here they are, trying to erase the memory of their first defeat, trying to see how best they could get 3 points from this game. Even with the countering of the Santos team, they seem to be unfazed. Santos again playing it out from their penalty area, playing it on the left side this time, trying to see if they could get this one forward. Do play it forward, but it was won by a Quash Trace player, as has been the case in the game thus far for the most part. Played back to the keeper, has it in his hands, trying to organize his defense. This time he plays it long, and he plays it down the left side. But this one looked like it might skip away, but it doesn't. It does actually skip away from the offensive player, and it goes out into touch harmlessly for the Quash Trace team. Big number 6, he just plays it out. This one is played forward, and not played comfortably or confidently by the Santos players. This one's played forward again, but the keeper does have that in his grasp. Just plays it out to the right side. Right wing just plays it forward and trying to see if he could get it on the inside, but again, it finds a light blue shirt rather than a dark blue shirt. And Quash Trace getting their passes crisp, whether or not it's getting to the relevant players. They are seemingly getting those balls in the direction that they want to, just being cut off at times, not to their liking per se. And another slip there from a Santos player. Played out to the left, then played a line. This ball was just harmlessly go out into touch for a Santos throw. Here comes Santos forward one more time. This one's played forward, but gathered by the goalkeeper. He plays this one long, ups it out, and Santos players allow that one to go out for a goal kick. Maybe it's a strategy that both teams have, probably just to relieve the pressure, because playing that ball long for this field, which is adequate size, but maybe a little too low, maybe too small rather, for the weight of those passes. You see Santos winning a free kick in their own half, just above their penalty area. They played forward, which allows the Quash Trace defense to organize themselves. Two players just go for it. It's played short. Trying to see if they can get themselves free to play this one. They do retain possession, but not for long, as Quash Trace gets it, win it back. Santos looking to space themselves well. They space this one wide, plays it forward, try to see if they can get it forward, but well challenged there by the number 2, Samuel Bain, trying to play this one forward, but doesn't get through. And another free kick won there by Santos players. Santos themselves can't comfortably say that they have had any grip of this game at any point. Keeper gathered that one that just rose into his grasp. Plays it out, throws it out. Quash Trace trying to see if they could get this one forward. They do retain possession, but it was played away. Number 2, Bain, trying to get that one forward again. Place it left side. And it's gathered there by Bocage. Place it back on the inside. And a nice little knock there from the Quash Trace players who are trying to keep control of this game. This one was played in, but it was gathered by the keeper, who throws it out. And we have here trying to beat the player, trying to beat the defender, trying to cap the defender without any success. As a matter of fact, he wins himself a free kick just on the outside, the right side of the Quash Trace area. We see the ball being retrieved there. Referee just having a word with both players involved. Didn't seem to be any intent there, but it really was a bit of a harsh challenge. See the number 13, he's trying to spot this one and gets his players up. The only 2 players behind him. Michael Peters trying to see if he could get one in to see if he could actually strike ahead or have one of his teammates try a shot to bring the Arima team back into this game. See the referee giving both bricks in the wall positioning. First of 3 games here. Quash Trace defending a free kick. They are leading 2 goals to nothing. And it was played wide, but bubbled up on the player and couldn't get a shot. But here comes the counter attack from Quash Trace, which is how they actually got their first goal. The 2, but that one was played away emphatically into touch. Quash Trace wins another throw in on the right side. We are at the Fishing Pond Recreation Ground. 22 minutes into this game, and we have Quash Trace United from Sangre Grande leading 2 goals to nothing. They are in the light blue jerseys with the red shorts, playing against Santos Arima, FC Santos from Arima. They're trying to get back into this game. They're trying to run their record to 2 wins and no losses after beating Coal Mine United 5 goals to 3 a few days ago. This one is thrown in and controlled by the game leaders, and it falls nicely, but it wasn't struck with any real direction. It was struck with some venom, and that one tamely goes over the bar and would have been a first half hat-trick for Keon Williams if he had gotten past the keeper. But again, they come forward again. You have to say this about Santos. They are not laying down. They're playing for, and they play with some purpose. But Quash Trace seems to be a much more organized unit so far in this game. But they do win it back and try to get it forward. And we see the flag going up for the offside, but not called because it was gathered by the goalkeeper harmlessly, and who sends it forward and try to see if he could start something again from the right side, which has been the side of choice, although they have scored from either side of the goal. Quash Trace trying to control this one, trying to get this one, but awkwardly bounce off their number 13, Miguel Marcelin. This one was trying to see if they could beat Marcelin one more time, but this is a loss of control there. And Quash Trace wins another goal kick. It's the first of 3 games we have on the schedule this evening. Plays this one across the field dangerously to the keeper. Marcelin again plays it. This one goes forward, but we have Williams receiving that ball in an illegal position. So offside. Come forward again. Well played, and that ball is going into touch for Santos. Santos trying to get this one forward and play it. Well controlled there. Peters is still third. Win it again. Quash Trace trying to get that ball forward. Not controlling this ball very well, but does win a free kick. Half. Ball being played there. Primus gets that ball forward, and a very good looking ball. Tried a shot there. Not much venom behind that shot, but he was, to be fair, he was off balance, but they do win it back. And another shot was tried. And the Santos goal has been under siege for the past 30 seconds and still might be under siege. They win it again. Try to play this one to the middle. Loses out and wins it back. We hear a whistle from the referee, and he points towards the Santos goal, meaning a free kick for Quash Trace and a yellow card there for the Santos player. Number 5, right wing, Nicolas Oliveri. Still have something to ponder. Quash Trace trying to get this ball inside, but it's just a little too tall for the players on the inside. It goes into a touch for another goal kick. Santos breathing a sigh of relief. Trying to see if they could get forward one more time. Trying to see if they could pull back at least one. This ball goes airborne and well defended by Quash Trace. Primus getting this, trying to play it off to the right. It's kept in by a Santos player. Marcelin playing that ball forward. Still not convincingly. Santos, whether they're defending or attacking. But again, this ball goes off to the corner for a corner. Quash Trace tries to bring this corner in. It's short of the goal. It's an odd looking corner. It was played in. And we see a flag there. The ball going out. It's a throw in now for the Santos team. It seems as if every time the ball dies, it's because the Santos team is looking for a bit of a breather. They haven't been able to do anything that might they can repeat their performance in their first game. So right now we have a player down. We have Marcelin down. He was in a little bit of a tough challenge there just before the ball went into touch. And he's still down. You see the medical team going out to attend to him, and the other players going out to have a bit of a drink, some refreshment. Some of the Santos players just standing around, probably wondering what they can do differently, what they have been doing that it's not working for them. Let's see if they can correct that. They do have another half of football yet to play. But we're seeing it's free kick rather than a throw-in. Ball being played forward one more time to Williams. Williams, who is the scorer of both goals for the Sangre Grande team. Plays it back and they play it back. Primus picks it up. Very big stopper. Plays it forward. And if we do say so, the passing between both teams, we'll give a passing grade rather to the Quash Trace team, even when they don't get it right, like in a case like what we just saw there from Williams. They do win it back and they compose themselves and they get those passes very crisp. And we have that's the half. That's the end of the half. A very unceremonious way to bring the half to a close. And as the half, we have the score line of 2-0 in favor of Quash Trace United. We're going to be back for the second half of this game. We are in Fishing Pond for the Fishing Pond Football Tournament 2025. You are on M&E Television.
Initialement, ça tombe dans le corps, ça tombe dans le shaky. Il n'y a pas What is it for? Obviously, it's for the wingman. But and kill it. And you know what I'm about. You don't want to know you can pass it faster.
If you ask for some good luck.
Ready? So we're back for the second half of this Group B game in the Fishing Pond Football Tournament, Football League 2025 here at the Fishing Pond Recreation Ground. Quash Trace United leading Santos FC Santos for Rima 2 goals to nothing. 2 goals scored in the first half by Kian Williams. We have 1 change being made for the Santos team. Javon Ross coming off for Rivaldo Patron. See this game coming up again and see Quash Trace again continuing what they have done so far in the game, trying to seize the initiative of the game. They just won themselves a corner to open this second half. It's the first of 3 games we have on the evening, and the ball just whipped in short of the goal. It's cleared away. By Aston, who has been very, very effective in the defense for Quash Trace, and he's fouled there pushing in the back. Quash Trace getting a little bit of aggression in the early minute and a half of the second half from the Santos team. It seems as though the Quash Trace players not much mind it being the status that they currently have as leaders in this game, 2 goals to nothing. This ball just played harmlessly into the byline for a goal kick for Santos. So the keeper holding down, just plays this one short. It's his man trying to play this more composed passing situation, but as has been the case in the first half as well, that ball was played won by Quash Trace. Actually, it was won by Santos. Thought that because of the pulling, but it seems as though that it would be a judge that the player jumped into the Santos player. Santos trying to get this ball forward. Aston plays this one into touch. Area. In the second half. Through it coming in. From the left side. Coming in there. And the number 16 Patron, who just came onto the field. Second half substitution. Charge down. This ball goes into touch again. It's going to be a throw-in for Santos. Actually, it's going to be free kick. From my commentary vantage point, there's a little bit of skew, but it is a free kick from that left side for Santos, trying to see if they could pull a goal back in this second half. Ball is played in, and it bounces somewhat awkwardly, but it was handled by the goalkeeper very expertly. He plays this one out, plays it high. Doesn't actually play it very, very long, but he plays it high, and it wasn't played clear. It was one. Actually, it's still contested, but finally goes for a throw-in. As we see Quash Trace looking to make their first substitution of the game. You see the referee, his attention trying to gain there. Number 19 coming in. Still trying to wait to see who he is going to be replacing. But Quash Trace does have the ball. And play it across their defense. Played forward. That was a little uncharacteristic of them. We see it's Jaheim Boswell making his way off the field. Quash Trace trying to capitalize on a mistake there, but it rolls into the arms of Odin Dow. The goalkeeper, bright yellow, mustard yellow rather. Santos trying to make something up the right side, but loses out. Plays that ball to the middle. Ball played away by Maslin. This game ball is won by Santos. That's given away again. And well played away by the goalkeeper Orozco. Some wrestling over on that left side. And as we usually see in these minor league games, a lot of remonstrating from the benches. They do win the free kick, and they continue to play that ball confidently on that left side to win it, trying to move forward, but a slew of dark blue shirts. They quell that attack as quickly as could have. Ball is thrown out. Dow played into the middle of the field. And this one is picked up for number 9. Goes forward, and let's see if they could get in with something. It was well picked up there again by Maslin. Maslin is having a fabulous game. Anything that comes in his path, he is trying to be the definition of a defense, but he does give away a corner to Santos, their third corner of the game, second corner of the game. This ball is played in. Coming off a Santos head, a Santos shot comes in, but it is eventually played out by the new player, the number 19. Santos, in the early going of this half, trying to see if they could muscle their way onto the score sheet, but Quash Trace is not having any of it. Plays this one away. This one is going to be corner for the Santos team, their second corner in as many minutes. Going to try to see if they can get that ball onto a header. So it's played high into the box, cleared away, not convincingly, and a shot comes in, and Santos pulls a goal back. The score now 2-1. As we see Jamal Oliver spotting that ball. But they do pull one back, a bit of a scrap in the penalty area, coming in from a corner. And the Quash Trace lead has been cut to 1. 2-1, they still lead. Maslin try to get this one, control this one, and try to play this one forward. Get it, but does get that ball coming forward to off the keeper, playing in a way, coming off one of his own players. Maslin with a very quick throw, but not control by the number 9. That was Boswell, who just had a golden opportunity, but couldn't take advantage of it. The ball was played quickly up the field, and as well not controlled by the Santos player. And this ball goes to give the Quash Trace team a breather for another goal kick. It's playing the bat by Primus. Primus plays it off. Another Santos player goes again for a goal kick. So this game in the middle of the second half, we at the 44th minute of this game, 15 minutes into the second half, and this game is actually poised. This ball is played forward, but a nice piece of defensive work there from Sansovar. Gets that spring of Boswell. Boswell is hoping to latch onto that one and regain that 2-goal lead, but here they come one more time. Shielding that ball was Williams, and he was sort of bundled off that ball. And we see a little bit of contention between both players, and one of the Santos players still there on the ground, and the referee summoning their medical team. Seems as though he had an awkward knock. Let's see what took place there. As we could see, can't see exactly what happened, but there was, as you can see in the replay, what happened. And we understand there was a bit of a scrap, and there was an awkward latch. Awkward piece of it's very difficult to understand, but it actually was a lash to his face that kept him on the ground. And just held up the game a little bit there. Give everyone a breather, but everyone is okay. And Santos is playing this one forward, trying to see if they could get that one, but Boswell does well to send it back, but trying to see if they could get that ball forward. But with the recent goal from Santos, trying to see how best they could square this one up. A little bit scrappy with their passing still, but they are just 1 goal behind. So I guess they like the chances. But this ball is now going to be played as another goal kick. Marston is going to be taking this one to send it forward. He himself is having a hell of a game. And again, trying to get that ball forward. Not very successful, because it seems as every time Santos try to make an offensive move, Quash Trace is there with something equally as potent. But it does go into touch for a throw-in, as we see one of the players trying to retrieve the game ball. And if you know the Fishing Pond Recreation Ground, we know it's a very intimate place, and we have a lot of agricultural activity around the ground. So at your vantage point, you may see some banana trees and some cassava plants, mango trees and so on. Just adds to the charm of the ground. This ball possessed by Santos, but they are always harassed, and loses this ball very awkwardly. And tries to play this one forward, but cannot be collected. And the goalkeeper gets it, and he plays it out very quickly. So Santos is trying to see if they could counter. And that ball goes all the way into touch and won by the Quash Trace team. Quash Trace, 2 goals from Keon Williams in the first half, and Santos pulling back one, just trying to confirm the score of that second goal, of that first goal for Santos. Doing a throw-in here on the right side. Just about 12 minutes to go in this game. They're hoping to at least salvage a point after getting all 3 points in the first game against Coal Mine United. But this ball from Quash Trace doesn't mirror what they were doing in the first half. In the first half, they were much the better of the 2 teams with their passing. But maybe it's the fact that they conceded that goal that has them rattled to some degree. But Santos coming forward, trying to get that ball across. One again, and trying to swing that one across, and temptingly across the goal, but not collected by any of their players. And here comes Williams, trying to win this one, and he does win it. He does very fortunately win this one, and turns his defender and plays this ball very nicely across the goal, but it was without the strength and the power that he probably needed to beat Odin Zhao. All the more action that keeps everyone on for this game. A very close one so far. 2 goals to 1. Quash Trace ahead of FC Santos Arima. Santos wins a throw-in. Trying to swing this one inside. They do win it, but some direction lacking for this ball. And goes into touch, actually comes off one of the Quash Trace players. Goes into touch for a throw-in. Actually goes into touch for a throw-in for Quash Trace. And another mistake there, and it seems as though that the defense for the Santos team is very, very casual after scoring that goal, because 3 times they would have casually given that ball away. But for the 3rd time, Quash Trace does not cash in. Ball just goes forward aimlessly, taken casually by the goalkeeper, Orozco, in the Quash Trace goal, and he sends it forward. There's no one up there. Played into touch by Santos. Quash Trace just taking their time to go forward. We just have about 9 more minutes remaining in this second half of this first game of 3 on the evening. Again, not very convincing with their defending. This ball goes forward. It might hold up. Doesn't. It actually does. And it's played away by the Santos defense.
Well done. Well done.
So again, we see some substitutions being made late in this game. You see Shaquem Bassoon looking to come on for Quash Trace.
For 9.
Coming in for Boswell. So this goal kick is going to be taken by Marcelin. Sends it long. It's headed away, but again just headed up in the air, not very convincingly. And Quash Trace did not capitalize. It seems as though that players are a little bit winded, obviously, late in the game. This ball's played forward, and here comes Williams. Williams trying to see if he could beat the keeper, but no hat-trick today, at least not yet. And he's appealing for a handball out of the box. And it seems as Odin down, the Santos keeper, he's contending that he was pushed out of the box, which caused him to handle the ball out of the penalty area. And Williams saying that he had nothing to do with that. He was an innocent bystander in the whole incident. And just on the outside, very close to the byline, Quash Trace has a corner, rather a free kick. Let's see how they deal with this one. It's a dangerous place to have a free kick. You see the wall of 4 just along the upright, and they try to slam it into the wall, but without success. They do win it back. They try to turn and try to beat 2 men. You see how try to get that ball inside, but not turns himself all over and cannot get anything on the shot. And a rebound off the keeper still doesn't yield anything. And Santos has to say to themselves that they are very lucky to not concede from that free kick. It was a bit of a scrap, but they do live to tell the tale. Santos looking to make a change themselves after we see Shaquem Bassoon coming on for Tavion Boswell. And number 10, Nairi Thornhill. He's going to replace Nathaniel Karim. Actually, Nathaniel Karim is making way for Thornhill. Thornhill gets his first touch on that ball, plays it wide. Try to see if he could spark his team, put some energy into the legs that they have. And this one was swung across it, but swing and miss from one of the Santos players. Still trying to see if they could get this ball forward and in an offensive position, but it fizzles out. And Primus plays it into one of his teammates and really send it forward. Nice, well, cheeky looking pass there. 18 tries to get it forward and still going forward. Number 18, Shaquem Bassoon, just coming in. So he has a pair of fresh legs. Free kick for Santos being taken by Mikel Peters, asking for some space off the ball, trying to get it forward, but still plays it just, and this one played to a Quash Trace player, couldn't get anything on it, and Quash Trace is also still in a position to try to see if they can get it, but a nice piece of defending there, and a bit of desperation there from Williams handling that ball. He would be very, very lucky not to anger the referee to the point where he gives him a card. Yes, Maslin winning that ball again, and sending it forward again. Maslin is definitely having the game that the Quash Trace team is expecting. But Bassoon is getting there. And that was foul called there by the referee just close to the corner flag. And it is in favor of the Sangre Grande team. It's going to be sending it all the way back closer to where the foul took place. Of course, in a very close game like this, emotions are going to run high. This position, Quash Trace is hoping to restore their 2-goal lead, while Santos will be looking to see if they could use what is actually coming in as a counter to equalize and possibly win this game in the dying minutes. Yes, Maslin, as we've said over and over, is having a grand game. He's going to swing this one in from the right side, gets it high, and it just gets over the byline. Doesn't threaten anything, and Dow is going to take this goal kick, sends it forward. Again, doesn't get to any of the Santos players. Maslin plays it into touch. Comes to Thornhill. Thornhill wins that one. Try to send it forward, but pestered by Maslin again. Santos trying to get the ball forward one more time, but only succeeds in getting it across the field. Trying to turn some success, and like a magician, Quash Trace does come away with it, but it's still being well challenged, and it's very difficult to believe that there has been a foul in there. Yeah, Thornhill to get that ball forward, but guess who's there? Maslin is also there, and he plays that ball into the part of one of his players, who plays it into the part of one of his other players, and they have probably found that crispness in their passing that they had earlier in the game. But that last pass from Bassoon, a little too overzealous, puts it over the head of Herrera, who not very pleased with that because he thought he had a clear path to goal. Have the lead. Ball falls into the part of another Santos player, but comes off. Player from the Quash Trace team rolls into touch for another corner. We just have about 2 minutes remaining in this half. 2 minutes remaining in the game. Another shot comes in, but try to penetrate a wall of Quash Trace players unsuccessfully, as you might imagine. Thornhill losing fresh legs, just losing out there. And a little bit of indecision there from the keeper. Didn't see the Santos player coming in, but he was successful in allowing it to go out for a goal kick. Give everyone a breather. Ball is going to be played forward, and in these dying minutes, Quash Trace is hoping that they could just see that ball just skipped into the arms of Dow, who's looking to play it forward, to throw it forward. He really gets it forward to San Savio. Goalkeeper just going all the way out to the left side, making sure he was the first one there. And as we were coming back from some technical difficulties there, in that moment of technical difficulty, Trevius Boswell netted for the third goal for Quash Trace, who seem to be well and in truth looking to take this game. 3-1 in favor of Quash Trace United. So as we here at M&E Television, we have sorted out our technical staff, has sorted out our technical problems. We are back with you with our audio. And you may very well hear the very boisterous Quash Trace bench making their feelings, their good feelings heard after restoring their 2-goal lead over Santos. And they might be saying to themselves that they are well and truly taking 3 points from this game after giving up a 2-1 game against Bish a few days ago. So they can finish this game, leaving Fishing Pond one win and 1 loss, which will be the situation if this game remains at this score. For Santos, who won their first game 5-3 against Coal Mine United. Here comes another free kick given away there in a rather precarious position for Santos. It's not over yet. Quash Trace is defending this free kick. A 3-man wall. They've been asked to come all the way back. as they assume the correct position. See what happens. We have players at the far post and the near post. This one is chipped in, and the keeper doesn't handle it. And it was played up in the air, but the Santos players not very convincing, and the Quash Trace players have sprung another offensive attack, and it's a 3 against 1. Ball is playing forward. Another ball played forward, but in the end, it was very comfortable for the keeper. And that is the end of the match. Quash Trace United looking to try to shake off their first game loss, comes to Fishing Pond and pulls off a 3-1 win over Santos of Arima. First 2 goals coming in the first half, both scored by Keon Williams. One coming off in the second half. One was pulled back by the Santos team. And late in this game, Tavarius Boswell, he punctuated the victory for Quash Trace United. Full time, Quash Trace 3, FC Santos Arima nothing. You are on M&E television. We will get ready for the second match in a little bit. That's going to be between Okoka All-Stars and Damery Hill United. Please stay tuned on M&E television.
Yeah, you good though? Yeah. All right, nice. I don't know. Huh?
We have 5 minutes here.
We're here with Rivaldo Patron from the FC Santos Arima team. Unfortunately, you guys lost this one after winning your first game. It had any change to the game plan after you all pulled back that goal in the second half?
Well, the game plan basically stayed the same, was to keep on pressing, to try and get goals. We keep pressing, keep the press. The game was back and forth, both ways. We came back, we scored one. The game was back and forth, so we keep trying, but they came back and brought back a goal. That kind of break the momentum of the game. Keep trying, but it just never came true.
Is that anything that the Quash Trace team did that you guys didn't expect that sort of threw you all off your game?
I would say the defense, they stand up well. They wasn't allowing us to break a certain part of the field. It wasn't allowing us to even run behind them. They wasn't allowing that to keep us playing that kind of a high line, same way. And defenders was talking to him, so even though we're trying to get behind the back, the keeper was always right there just in case. So I'd say that the defensive, that was good.
Good luck in the next game. You all won your first game. You just lost this one, but you have more games to play. So good luck in the next game. No problem. We wanna bring in another goal scorer in the game. Probably the man who actually changed the game. Yeah, the man of the match. We have Kian Williams. Kian, you guys took the lead very, very early. You all lost your first game, right? And pretty disappointing, I understand. Was there anything that you all changed in this game that put you all in a position where it is that you could take this game to Santos?
Yeah, but firstly, the first game, that's part of the game, losing is part. And we just put some confidence and put some tension in it a little more. And we come out victorious, and that was great. The team was competitive. And, well, we did our best. Not 100 best, but, have more to come.
You scored 2 goals. That's something that most people may not be able to do in the tournament. So I know that you're feeling very, very good about yourself, feeling very good about your team's chances. But is there anything that you believe that the team could do going forward in your future games in the group at least?
Yeah, well, just as I say, it's just more. You put more confidence and more tension in the game, so that it's within the mental and the physical, because it's not just physical, it's mental. So you need to put more confidence in the game, and fellas need to build the game, and we're working on that. So later on will be more goals.
So you guys lost your first game, you come back with the second game, you guys supposed to have some momentum going into the third game. Good luck in the third game. Yeah, man.